Love Through Crocodile Territory. Chapter 1. A Chance Encounter. In the warm embrace of the Northern Territory's sun, Monica found herself wandering the bustling streets of Darwin. She was a tourist, capturing the essence of Australia through her lens. Her vibrant energy turned heads, especially that of Geoff, a rugged crocodile hunter who had just returned from an expedition. Their eyes locked across the crowded pub, and sparks ignited. Geoff, a local hero of sorts, was known for his daring escapades in crocodile territory. He was tall and broad-shouldered, with sun-kissed skin and a charming, albeit guarded, demeanor. As Monica approached the bar, he mustered up the courage to introduce himself. They spent hours sharing stories, laughter echoing through the lively pub. Their attraction was instantaneous, something deeper than mere physical allure. Chapter 2. A Fire Ignites. Monica learned of Geoff's thrilling life hunting crocodiles, his passion evident as he recounted dangerous encounters. Enthralled by his spirit, Monica felt drawn to him. He, too, was captivated by her adventurous soul, free-spirited and unafraid to take risks. Their nights together turned into passionate kisses under the starlit sky, yet a part of Geoff remained closed off, memories of past heartbreak lingering. Chapter 3. Ghosts of the Past. Geoff's ex-girlfriend Lisa had left him scarred. Their relationship had started with excitement but quickly devolved into jealousy and control. After a tumultuous breakup, he had vowed never to allow anyone close enough to hurt him again. Despite his attraction to Monica, he struggled with vulnerability, fearing that history might repeat itself. Monica, unaware of Geoff's emotional battles, felt the thrill of new love but occasionally sensed a wall between them. She resolved to break through this barrier and probe deeper into his guarded heart. Chapter 4. A Weekend Together. With the weekend approaching, Monica invited Geoff on a day trip to Litchfield National Park. They explored magnificent waterfalls and lush landscapes, sharing laughter while swimming and picnicking. However, Monica noticed Geoff's distant moments as he gazed off into the distance, lost in thoughts that seemed to haunt him. As they stargazed that night, she gently asked about his past. Geoff, caught off guard, shared bits of his history but skirted around the deeper emotions. Monica assured him that she preferred honesty over secrets. She wanted him to trust her. Chapter 5. The Rift. Their idyllic romance took a turn when Monica received a text from her ex-boyfriend, Mark. He was charming and persuasive, reminding her of their shared history and the love they once had. Mark wanted to meet her, claiming he had changed, and the thought unsettled Monica, though she didn't mention it to Geoff. An argument unfolded when Geoff suddenly sensed her preoccupation, mistakenly attributing it to another man. He confronted her, his jealousy flaring up. "If you're not all in, I don't want to play games," he said sharply. Stung by his words, Monica pushed back, hurt by Geoff's lack of trust. The fight was a devastating wake-up call for both, forcing them to confront their vulnerabilities. Chapter 6. Unresolved Tensions. Days passed in an uneasy silence. Monica grappled with her feelings for her ex while lost in thoughts of Geoff. Their once glorious connection felt strained. Meanwhile, Geoff retreated further into his shell, emboldened by anger, but also sorrowful over the fight. One evening, Monica decided to confront her situation. She made the bold choice to meet with Mark for closure, intending to communicate that her heart now belonged to Geoff. Chapter 7. The Meeting. Meeting Mark at a quaint cafe felt surreal. He was just as charming as ever, his easy smile disarming her. They reminisced about old times, but Monica felt the weight of her decision lingering like a dark cloud. As they spoke, flashes of their past flooded back, the excitement, laughter, and the eventual bitterness. But Mark had changed, or so he claimed. He expressed regret over their breakup and shared how he had worked on himself, promising to be the man she once loved. Monica felt drawn to the history they shared, the connection that was comfortable yet ultimately unsatisfying. Chapter 8. The Decision. When the meeting ended, Monica returned home, torn between feelings for her past and her love for Geoff. She called Geoff, but he didn't answer. Frustrated and desperate for clarity, she decided to visit him. She needed to confess everything, her meeting with Mark and her feelings. But when she arrived at Geoff's home, She found him prepping for another crocodile hunting expedition, oblivious to her arrival. The sight of him, rugged and focused, made her heart ache for the love they had shared. Chapter 9. Into Crocodile Territory. Geoff's expedition was vital, and he needed to go despite the tension between them. He promised to return soon, his blue eyes demonstrating sincerity, and Monica felt a flicker of hope return. She resolved to wait for him, to remind him of how strong their bond was, even when tested. As Geoff set out into the wild, he felt the absence of Monica acutely. His adventures had always been solitary, but now the thought of her lingered in his mind, igniting his determination to return safely. Chapter 10. The Crush. Monica's adventure began with a flight to far north Queensland, where she hoped to capture the unparalleled beauty of the landscape. But within hours of takeoff, disaster struck. The small plane suffered mechanical failure, crash landing in the dense, unyielding wilderness. In a daze, Monica emerged from the wreckage, shocked and terrified. She swiftly realized that she was lost in crocodile territory, the very land Geoff had navigated countless times. Chapter 11. Surviving the Wilderness. With her survival skills tested, Monica drew on her instincts. Determined not to give up, she utilized her knowledge of the landscape, trying to find her way back to civilization while remaining aware of the lurking predators in the shadows. She felt a mixture of fear and adrenaline coursing through her veins. As days wore on, Monica roamed, foraging for food, finding rainwater, and recalling every piece of advice Geoff had ever shared about surviving the wilderness. She kept a journal, detailing her thoughts, composed of memories and feelings for Geoff. Chapter 12. Geoff's Determination. Back in Darwin, Geoff was crippled with worry over Monica's sudden disappearance. When he learned of the plane crash, a tidal wave of dread washed over him. He immediately planned a rescue mission to find Monica in the treacherous confines of crocodile territory. Geoff packed his gear, bringing along essential supplies and a map. His heart raced, not just for the danger she faced, but for the love they had built. He knew time was of the essence, and he could not afford to lose her. Chapter 13. The Hunt Begins. Geoff trekked through the dense rainforest, ever mindful of the crocodiles lurking in the murky waters. He relied on his instincts, retracing Monica's last known steps. Each snap of a twig echoed in the vast wilderness, heightening his anxiety. Meanwhile, Monica continued her grueling trek, finding solace during the quiet nights as she gazed up at the stars, envisioning Geoff by her side. She felt a strange mix of fear and strength. She had to survive for both of them. Chapter 14. The Breakthrough. After several grueling days, Geoff stumbled upon signs of Monica's presence, a makeshift shelter fashioned from branches and leaves. Hope surged within him. She was alive. Yet, he also sensed the looming danger. He spotted crocs patrolling the nearby waters, forcing him to tread carefully. In the heart of the wilderness, love surged through him, propelling him forward. He called out her name, breaking the silence of the wilderness. Chapter 15. Reunion. Monica heard a faint calling, her heart racing at the sound of her name echoing through the trees. It was Geoff. She dashed toward the voice, his name a lifeline amidst the chaos. When they finally saw each other, the world around them faded. They embraced tightly, relief washing over them in waves. In that moment, the harrowing experience melted away. All that mattered was that they were together again. Chapter 16. Healing Wounds. Exhausted yet relieved, they found a safe spot to rest. Monica recounted her survival story, detailing her adventures in the wilderness, while Geoff listened intently. She spoke of self-discovery, her fears, and the inexplicable love she felt for him. Geoff's heart swelled with admiration. He realized how strong Monica truly was. In sharing their stories, they began to heal the emotional wounds and misunderstandings that had plagued their relationship. Chapter 17. Facing the Past. One evening, as they camped beneath the stars, Monica broached the subject of her meeting with Mark. She explained everything, assuring Geoff that her heart had chosen him. He listened, heart heavy with old wounds but filled with love for Monica. Geoff confessed his own struggles, his past with Lisa casting shadows on his ability to trust. But together they decided to release the past and make room for their love to flourish. Chapter 18: Navigating Challenges. Early the next morning, they set off to find their way back to civilization, hand in hand. The journey tested their resolve. They navigated tricky terrain, avoided crocodile-infested waters, and relied on each other's strength. With every step, their connection grew. They shared dreams, desires, fears, and promises of a future together, one where they would no longer hide behind the walls they built to protect themselves. Chapter 19: Homeward Bound. After several challenging days, Monica and Geoff finally glimpsed the town they had longed for. Their hearts raced, adrenaline pumping as the reality of safety approached. They emerged from the wilderness, hands intertwined, ready to embrace the new chapter of their lives. The struggles they faced only served to deepen their love and commitment to one another, solidifying the bond that had begun in Darwin. Chapter 20: A New Beginning. In Darwin, they celebrated their miraculous reunion with friends and family. Geoff proposed to Monica under the rich Australian sky, the very heart of their adventure reflected in the stars above. The past no longer held them captive, but instead became a part of their shared journey. The love that had blossomed amidst danger matured into something resilient and powerful, fueling their adventures as they traveled the world together. They vowed to face every challenge hand in hand, each new journey a testament to their unwavering bond. Monica and Geoff's love story became a legend, not just a tale of romance, but a narrative of resilience, adventure, and the beauty of trusting one's heart. Together, they were unstoppable,